Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got a very interesting travel trailer for you, one that you've probably not seen one like this before. This is the 2025 Zinger 320FB, and that FB is going to stand for front bunk. So it's got an outdoor kitchen, dual entry, the bunks in the front, bedroom in the back. It's a really cool disposition. Now, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, I will put down in the description of this video, but I hope you guys enjoy the tour. If you guys find some value out of it, hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. Now, typically, I like to put a price link down in the description. However, I do not have a good relationship with a dealership that sells the Zinger. So what I am going to do is I am going to put a link down in the description for the Fun Time. It'll be the exact same thing on the interior, just a different exterior. They're actually going to be sister products, so no differences outside of the exterior appearance. But right when you walk in, this is kind of what you're looking like for the kitchen. Bedroom back here, bathroom right there, a nice little kind of L stop with a ton of countertop space, especially when you count in that the cutting board top. But since this is a front bunk, I'm going to go ahead and start up here, and then we'll work our way around the outside. So double over double, that actually could possibly be, it might be a queen. I'm not too positive on that, but it's definitely I think it's going to be a double over double. 300-pound weight capacity, so even the plumpest of firstborns could definitely sleep on that, possibly even, an adult or two, depending on the size there. You have the plugins that you need for a TV. You're also going to have the USB charging for, a kid's cell phone or anything of that nature. And then down here, you are also going to get some outlets over in that corner, but then also some good storage cubby for all of the kiddo stuff. You're also going to get little mirrors right there to help, little faces get dressed, along with some hanging room. So this would be great for a family like mine. We have 4 kids, and this would just add into some extra sleeping. Notice you got an outlet there, and then a little window right here just to let in some natural light. And I like the fact that you do have a little kind of light out curtain right there as well. So pretty cool little front bunk. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Or at the very least, maybe say hello. So right over here, this is going to be your entertainment section. So if you want a TV, you go ahead and put it on. There's going to be a backer right there, so it's going to be a little bit more solid for you. You also have your cable hookup and your dual outlets, along with the Furrion fireplace, which if you've seen my videos before, or if you've owned a camper before, you know just how hot those get. It's basically a fancy electric heater. Comes in a couple different color modes too to kind of set the mood. But on top of that, it'll heat up 500 square feet of RV, and in something this size, that'll keep you nice in a roasty and a toasty. You have a massive 12-volt refrigerator. It's going to be the Dometic, which is a 10.7 cubic footer. So basically, even if you got some of those kids running around with you, you got plenty of space for an extended weekend. Absolutely no problem. And the freezer is actually large enough to hold a frozen pizza, gallon of ice cream, whatever it is that you might have there. Microwave, nothing too crazy to go over on that. You're also going to get the black glass insert. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. And I like that backdrop there behind here that expands down into the wall right there with a nice little viewing window so you can see what the heck the kids are doing. 3 stovetop burner to whip up all the fixings, baby. Have a little bit of quality meal on the road, along with a big enough oven, for a pizza. You're also going to see you do have the breaker box down there in case something, shuts off on you. Now, right over here, this is pretty interesting. I love the fact that you do have the top kind of cutting board action going on. Because one, you have the dual stainless steel undermounted bowl. So you got kind of like a dry and a wet zone if you would like. You're also going to have hitting those dishes from all angles. Now right there, you're going to see you have that blue light. You can shut that off, but you also can turn it on over here, which the control panel for that is going to be up on the wall with all of your other lighting fixtures. So you can turn on the accent lighting, and now you have that blue kind of ambient light. And just give me 1 second here. I'm going to put my phone on airplane mode. Got different reps texting me right now, and I don't be needing that. So over here on this slide, this is going to be on the verge of what I would consider a super slide. So you're going to get a lot of extra space. Good walk-through room as you're walking through here. I also love the way the floor looks. I think fancy people call that herringbone, maybe. Is that right? Maybe drop a comment if I'm wrong. At least correct me. I'm sure someone will do it pretty aggressively like they normally do here online. But so right here, you're going to have an interesting setup. So you have kind of the like a Versa setup. So this is a drop down bed. You got a little bit of storage there up underneath. But this section right here can be lifted up and placed over on this side. No, it cannot. Maybe it can. Maybe it can't. Let me see. That's how it is on some of the other brands. So this one cannot be lifted up and placed over there, but you can lift it up and get out of the way to make this one massive sleeping space. It's also got the oversized U-shaped dinette, so you can sit down a couple kiddos, but you can also pull this out and drop it down to rest up on these little nubs and, you know, get a little bit of an extra sleeping space there too. Plastic totes there underneath for the storage, and then, you know, obviously it's directly across from your TV. You're also going to see you have a tankless on-demand hot water heater. So as long as you have propane, you're going to have instant hot water. So I know people love to have that over the gas and electric. There's the control for the heat and the AC as well. Now keep moving along. Before we get to the bedroom, you have a little bit more storage. It's going to be the same there on the bottom. So I'll show you the top here. And then dual entry into the bathroom. So an entrance over here for the rest of the fam, and then you kind of over in the bedroom. You got that. This side's got good access for a bowling gun, baby. And then, I mean, look at that. You got outlets, you got countertop space, plastic sink with plenty of storage there. And then you're going to have storage, and then more storage. And then, of course, you do have the porcelain foot flush throne as opposed to your plastic that is typically in this price point. So I like to see that. That's going to be a shower. Big old sucker. I mean, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds, and you can fit in there, you know, just fine. Even the height works out well. Probably looking at about 6'3", 6'4", or so until you start bonking your head on that. Now, let's move you on over into the bedroom. And the bedroom is pretty darn nice. One, I really enjoy the fact that you get your own separate entrance. So you can kind of get in and out. I think that is pretty darn cool. Maybe you can, you know, mom and dad can sneak out and, you know, go have a little night walk, you know, without the kids kind of noticing on you. 6 pull-out drawers here for the dresser. You also got a TV backer if you want to put a TV there along with the appropriate plugins. You're going to have more pull-out drawers as you see right below. And then this is going to be a great place for your hanging clothes. Now here on the back, I would guess it's going to be an emergency exit. So I would imagine this is still an emergency exit. I think you can pull, push, and plop. You can get out there. Actually, it probably doesn't need one because you got that door. My bad. So regular window, open it up. And then on either side, I mean, take a look at this. Outlets, USBs, and a little place to hang up a couple things. Plus, you got room to walk around on the sides as well and get into some storage there. Bed looks like a king to me. And then open it up. All that storage, pretty darn clean cut there as well, so I like to see that. You can put all sorts of good stuff, you know, out there. Let me walk through the front here one more time, show you another little tidbit there on the inside, and then we're going to head around the outside, just spend about 2-3 minutes, show you where everything is. But again, it's the 2025 Zinger 320FB, the model with that front bunk. And again, the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description, and I will also put a link for that sister product, the Fun Time, down there, so that way you can save a little bit of coin and you know, work with some good folks. So here up on the front, I like the way that this does look. You got the metal cap with the rock guard, which is always nice. You also have the solar on the side for an extra 10 or an extra 20 different amps. You also have a battery area where you can put 2 batteries, 2 propane tanks, and then of course your power tongue jack. Now here on the side, which is pretty interesting, not many travel trailers have this, you're actually prepped for the 3-camera safety system. So if you want to have, if this is your first camper and you want to have a little bit more security when you're driving down the road, you can see, you know, left, right, behind, you know, the works there. So that might work out well for you, especially if you're newer. I probably wouldn't get one on for the side cameras, but for the back for sure. There's going to be a power jack right there. This is a pass-through storage. Unfortunately, it's locked at the moment. You got an LP quick connect down here to hook up to your Flame King. So you're going to get 2 burners there. I'm probably bringing along a, you know, like a griddle, like a Blackstone. You got a little exterior refrigerator where you can fit probably about a 30 rack apple juice up in that bad boy, no problemo. Dual axle here. And then you have your black tank flush. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. 2 outlets. There's your second door. You see you got no slides over here on the campside, so this awning is going to provide maximal shade while you have maximal space. You know, set up some cornhole, set up some picnic tables, kind of do the whole lake life the right way. Right here is going to be the control for the rear stabilizer, and then you can see, you know, you have a real bumper along with a spare tire. The Lippert on-the-go ladder system, if you're not familiar with that, runs you about $300, but that way you can get on top of your roof, you know, check your seals, check your slides. I recommend getting up there about every 3 months and make sure all your maintenance is on the up and up. Here on the back side, that little black box, that's going to be for the 3-camera safety system, or if you just want to get that, I would recommend the Furrion S Vision. It you know, hooks up on there. It's got a one-way radio. Yeah, suction cup that screen on there, and you are ready to rock, baby. You also got slide toppers over here on this one. I'm not sure if that is going to be standard or an option, so you'll definitely want to double check with your sales guy on that. This is outside access to the storage there underneath the bed on the other side. This is going to be your plug-ins. This one is going to be a 50 amp plug-in since it does have the dual ACs on it. And then a little cable hookup. That's going to be where your dump station is. And then as we're moseying on along here, oh, I did forget to mention, maybe I didn't. It's just the back end of your tankless on-demand hot water heater. You also have an outside shower, so hot and cold water, city water connection, and your fresh water connection. Let's see if this side's unlocked. It is not, but the specs on this, 8,240 dry, 9,800 for total overall GVWR, so it holds 1,560 pounds worth of weight, which should be more than enough there for you. But all right, guys, hope you guys had a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Zinger 320FB. Have a good one. See you.